All right, y'all. Today we're talking about surface area of pyramids and cones. So, last section, we were talking about the surface area of cylinders and prisms. The idea behind that were very similar. No, they both have lateral faces and bases, but on a pyramid, you only have one base. You still have your lateral faces here. For example, this square pyramid. It's called square pyramid because it has a square base. Look at that. Now, the sides on a prism, they're all rectangles. Here on a pyramid, they're all triangles. Now, as you can tell, we have two heights. We have an altitude height and a slant height. This slant height is a height that we will be using for surface area of a pyramid. So let's kind of go through the formula here. So as it says, we always need the lateral area first. So still very similar to the prism. We have lateral area plus base area, but we only have one base area. So let's look at the lateral area. So lateral area equals 1/2 P times L. P is the perimeter, the distance around the base, the perimeter of the base. L is your slant height. Remember, we're using slant height because it's the height on the surface. That's the one we'll be using. So for example, on our problem here, the perimeter be 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10. We get 40. Let's look at our slant height. Our slant height is 13. Remember, it's not 8, it's 13. So as we do this in our handy dandy calculator, we'll do perimeter times slant height divided by 2. Okay, so 40 times 13 divided by 2 gives us 260. So our lateral area equals 260. All right, so let's find the total surface area. We take the area of the base. Now the base is a square, so we do side times side plus the lateral area. So side times side will be 10 times 10. We get 100. We bring down that 260. Our total surface area for this pyramid right here is 360 units square. Remember, we're talking about area, so it's in square units. Let's try another one here, something with a little bit smaller number. So again, we're doing the total area. So total area, same thing as surface area, is the area of the base plus the lateral area. Now the lateral area, remember, is perimeter times slant height divided by 2. Now this is a square, so it'll be side times side on this one. So let's kind of figure that out. So total area, we'll start with the lateral area. So lateral area is our perimeter. So 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 gives us 16 times our slant height of 6 divided by 2. We could reduce this and get good old 8 right there. 8 times 6 is 48. So that is our lateral area. Now, our base area will be 4 times 4, giving us 16. You add those together, 64 units square. Easy stuff, right? Good. Let's look at cones. Cones is just very similar to that of a cylinder. You take your lateral area times the area, just one base. Now, same thing, kind of like the pyramid, they have a slant height. They have two heights, the slant height and the altitude height. Remember, we are using the slant height. That's the height we're using. So to find the lateral area, we do pi times radius times L. This is L, so pi R L, L standing for the slant height. So as we set this up for this problem up here, we'll do pi times our radius, which is 6, times our slant height, which is 10. We multiply it together. Leave it in terms of pi, remember. Leave it in pi until the very end. So we multiply those together, get 60 pi. All right, so we got our lateral area. That's 60 pi. And remember, our base is a circle, so that's always going to be the same thing, pi radius square. So we do this problem, we do pi 6 square. 6 square is 36, so we got 36 pi. So our surface area here is 60 pi plus 36 pi, that's 96 pi. To tell you to leave an exact form, then you're done right there. Unit square, we leave it in pi form, but it tells you to round to the nearest tenth or so. We take 96 times pi. We get 301.59, so we'll go 6 units square. Let's try another one. All right, so again, total area is equal to our lateral area, which we said is pi times r times L, slant height, plus the area of the base, which is pi radius square. So understand, the only two things we need to know here is our radius and our slant height. So as we fill those in, we'll do total area equals pi times the radius times the slant height, 5, plus pi radius, which is 4, squared. 5 times 4, we get 20 pi right here. 4 squared is 16 pi. Put those together, we get 36 pi units square. But let's go ahead and round that to 1 decimal. So 36 pi gives us, double arrow, 113.09 or 1 unit square. Hopefully that helps out for you guys that skipped class or don't pay attention. Have a wonderful day.